Dr. John Medina, a renowned molecular biologist, takes us on an enthralling journey into the complexities of the human brain in his book Brain Rules. This book is not just a collection of scientific facts, it is a guide to understanding the very essence of what makes us human. He doesn't just delve into the science, he makes it accessible and relevant to our everyday lives. Medina's writing style is engaging and easy to follow, making complex concepts understandable for everyone, regardless of their background in science. Medina's goal is clear: to empower us with knowledge about how our brains function so we can optimize our learning, working, and living experiences. By understanding these principles, we can make informed decisions that enhance our cognitive abilities and overall well-being. Medina presents 12 fundamental principles, or brain rules, backed by cutting-edge research. Each rule is supported by scientific studies and real-world examples, making the information both credible and relatable. These rules are not mere abstract theories, they are practical insights that can be applied immediately for tangible results. Whether it's improving memory, boosting creativity, or enhancing problem-solving skills, these principles offer actionable advice. From the importance of exercise to the power of sleep, Medina reveals the secrets to unlocking our cognitive potential. He explains how physical activity can boost brain function and how adequate rest can improve memory and learning. Whether you're a student seeking to improve your grades, a professional aiming to enhance your productivity, or simply someone curious about the inner workings of your mind, Brain Rules offers a treasure trove of valuable insights. This book is a must-read for anyone looking to understand and optimize their brain's performance in everyday life. One of Medina's most compelling arguments is that our brains are products of evolution, shaped by the relentless pressures of survival. Rule 1, exercise boosts brain power, highlights this connection. Our ancestors, constantly on the move, developed brains that thrived on physical activity. This ancient link between movement and brain function remains deeply embedded within us. Exercise is not just about physical fitness, it's about mental acuity. When we engage in physical activity, we increase blood flow to the brain, delivering vital oxygen and nutrients. This boost in circulation enhances cognitive function, improving memory, focus, and even mood. The takeaway is clear: incorporating regular exercise into our routines is not optional. It's essential for maintaining sharp and agile minds. Medina challenges the notion of a one-size-fits-all approach to learning with Rule 3. Every brain is wired differently. He argues that our brains are as unique as our fingerprints, each shaped by a combination of genetics and experiences. This uniqueness manifests in diverse learning styles, strengths, and weaknesses. Some individuals may thrive in structured, lecture-based environments, while others may excel in hands-on, experiential settings. Medina emphasizes the importance of recognizing and embracing these individual differences. By understanding our own cognitive profiles and those of others, we can tailor our learning experiences to maximize comprehension and retention. This personalized approach to learning is not only more effective, but also more engaging and enjoyable. In our fast-paced, information-saturated world, capturing and maintaining attention is a constant challenge. Medina addresses this in Rule 4. We don't pay attention to boring things. Our brains, wired to seek novelty and emotional connection, quickly tune out monotonous or irrelevant information. To truly engage our minds, learning experiences must be stimulating, meaningful, and emotionally resonant. Medina advocates for incorporating elements of storytelling, visuals, and interactive activities to make learning more captivating and memorable. By tapping into our innate curiosity and desire for emotional connection, we can transform mundane information into captivating knowledge. In this section, Medina delves into the fascinating realm of memory, exploring how our brains store and retrieve information. He introduces us to Rules 5 and 6, repeat to remember and remember to repeat, which are essential for understanding how memory works. Medina debunks the myth of photographic memory, emphasizing that repetition is the cornerstone of lasting learning. He explains that our brains are not designed to remember everything perfectly. However, not all repetition is created equal. Simply rereading notes or passively listening to lectures will not solidify memories in the long term. Passive methods like these often lead to forgetting. as they do not engage the brain in a meaningful way. Medina stresses the importance of active recall, which involves retrieving information from memory without referring to notes. This technique forces the brain to work harder. By actively searching for information, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with that memory, making it more accessible in the future. This process of actively searching for information strengthens the neural pathways associated with that memory, making it more accessible in the future. Spaced repetition, which involves revisiting material at increasing intervals, further enhances memory consolidation. This method helps to reinforce learning over time. By spacing out study sessions, we give our brains the time to process and store information more effectively. By understanding these principles, we can optimize our study habits for maximum retention, ensuring that the knowledge we gain is both lasting and accessible when we need it most. Section 6. Sleep, your brain's best friend. In our always-on culture, sleep is often sacrificed in the pursuit of productivity. However, Medina cautions against this approach in Rule 7, Sleep well, think well. He emphasizes that sleep is not merely a period of rest, it is an active state essential for brain health and cognitive function. During sleep, our brains work tirelessly, consolidating memories, clearing out toxins, and preparing us for the day ahead. Chronic sleep deprivation, on the other hand, impairs cognitive function, hindering our ability to learn, focus, and make sound decisions. Medina urges us to prioritize quality sleep, establishing regular sleep-wake cycles, and creating conducive sleep environments to reap the cognitive benefits of a well-rested mind. Section 7. Stress, the silent killer of brain cells. The demands of modern life often expose us to chronic stress, which can have detrimental effects on our physical and mental well-being. From the constant pressure to meet deadlines to the never-ending stream of information, our brains are under siege. This relentless stress can lead to a cascade of negative effects on our mental health. John Medina, in his book Brain Rules, delves deep into the impact of stress on the brain. In Rule 8, titled "Stressed Brains Don't Learn the Same Way," Medina explains how stress alters the brain's ability to process information and retain knowledge. This insight is crucial for understanding the broader implications of chronic stress on our daily lives. When we experience stress, our bodies release a surge of hormones, including cortisol. In small doses, cortisol can be beneficial, helping us respond to immediate threats. However, when stress becomes chronic, the continuous release of cortisol can wreak havoc on our bodies and minds. Prolonged exposure to elevated cortisol levels can impair cognitive function, particularly in areas related to learning and memory. This means that chronic stress doesn't just make us feel overwhelmed, it can actually change the way our brains function, making it harder to think clearly and remember important information. Chronic stress can shrink the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for forming new memories, and hinder the growth of new brain cells in the hippocampus. This shrinkage can lead to long-term memory problems and a decreased ability to learn new things, further compounding the negative effects of stress. Medina stresses the importance of managing stress through techniques such as exercise, mindfulness, and social support to protect our brains from the damaging effects of chronic stress. By incorporating these practices into our daily routines, we can build resilience against stress and safeguard our mental health for the future. Section 8. Engaging the senses. Medina challenges the traditional text-heavy approach to learning in Rule 9, stimulate more of the senses. He argues that our brains are wired to learn best through multisensory experiences that engage sight, sound, touch, smell, and even taste. When we engage multiple senses simultaneously, we create richer, more memorable learning experiences. For example, incorporating visuals into a presentation can make the information more engaging and easier to understand. Similarly, using music or sound effects can evoke emotions and enhance memory retention. By tapping into the power of multisensory learning, we can create more effective and enjoyable educational experiences. Section 9. Conclusion. Unlocking your cognitive potential. Brain Rules is more than just a fascinating exploration of the human brain. It's a practical guide to optimizing our cognitive potential. Medina's 12 principles provide a roadmap for improving our learning, enhancing our productivity, and living more fulfilling lives. By understanding how our brains learn best, we can tailor our environments, habits, and approaches to maximize our cognitive abilities. Whether we're students, educators, parents, or simply individuals seeking to improve ourselves, Brain Rules offers invaluable insights to unlock the full potential of our most powerful asset, our brains.